Hello and welcome to Verbling. Hi there, I'm teacher Oakley. For the next hour, we are going to practice our English speaking conversation skills by concentrating on answering questions related to personality. I have found that the abstract adjectives and sentence constructions that are necessary to talk about personality characteristics is often, one of the more advanced things in learning English, and sometimes lacking a little bit. Personality-related questions, I should say, are a fundamental part of most of the academic standardized speaking tests, as well as an essential part of, hey, for example, a job interview, hardworking team player, blah, blah, blah. You got to know these things. So we're kind of going to focus on I'll be focusing on listening to at the adjectives, abstract adjectives and sentence constructions today as students take turns talking about kind of personality-related questions. That's the game plan anyway. Let me say hello to everyone and we'll get started. Hi, Michael.
Hey. Hello, Oakley. Good morning here. How are you?
Good morning. I'm okay. How are you doing?
Well, yes, just the beginning of the day, so with a lot of energy.
A lot of energy. How do you start your day, Michael? Oh, speaking of personality, part of your personality. How do you start your day? Do you jump in the shower? Do you eat breakfast right away?
No, more or less, or every day is the same. I wake up. I usually wake up 5:30, a quarter to 6, more or less. Yes. And in only 10 minutes, I'm in front of my computer, cycling and trying to start working or to do when sometimes the first thing is to start with a English class. At 6 o'clock is teacher Holly has classes, and sometimes at 7 with you. So yeah.
All right.
This is more or less every day the beginning of the day.
Oh my goodness! You're an early bird.
Yes.
I am not. I am the opposite. My personality, I'm definitely more of a night owl. Okay.
Rebecca is more or less the same because we are in the same time. So.
Well, it works for us, you and me, because me being late and you being early, the time difference, it works out. Yeah, sure. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm more of a night owl. Let me welcome Rebecca to the class. Hi, Rebecca.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. Rebecca, okay, clearly Michael's an early bird and I'm more of a night owl. How about you? Would you describe yourself?
Yes, I'm the same. I really enjoy getting up early, My time is 6:30 every day. And go straight to the kitchen, having breakfast, and get ready by 7 o'clock to be in front of the computer.
Oh my goodness, you people are crazy.
No, I like to enjoy, to take advantage of the day, Otherwise, if I would get up later, my morning would be enough for me, After that, I want to go cycling 1 hour, and then I need to work as well. Work is necessary.
Oh wow, you guys are way ahead of me. Ah, man. Yeah, I'm not so ambitious as to get up that early. Okay, I'm going to be asking you guys personality-related questions. Try to get you to speak abstractly is basically what I'm what I'm aiming at. and then I'll give you some feedback. Michael, back to you. Ooh, here's an interesting question for you, Michael. I like this one for you. When was the last time you really pushed yourself to your ultimate physical limits?
Oh, when I was young,
Come on.
to
Really?
the limit, yeah, physical limits, yes. Because when I was young, I was a Basque Pilota player. It's a local sport here, so it was more or less my life. I played some world championships and I trained very hard. So yes, trying to find my physical limits was something not common, but well, sometimes it happens in the matches that I played. So yes, maybe in this situation, yes, but it's something that happened 15 years ago, more or less.
Okay. I want to
Now,
find some.
now I have a more relaxed life
Okay.
nowadays.
I want to find some common ground, something in common with you. Common ground, in common with you. Okay, I've pushed my physical limits before, but now my physical limits are somewhat limited.
Happiness.
you know, if you know what I mean. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think that for me now it's easier to find the limit of my physical limit.
Okay. All right. See, we do have something in common. I really liked your expression talking about, okay, related to personality here. It was my life. Okay, something that you focus on, something that you're really driven to do. Excellent expression. I really like that. That's very good. At that time, it was my life. I like that a lot. That was good, Michael. Nice. Great. Good job, by the way. Really, no grammatical problems. That was great. Excellent. All right, Rebecca.
Yes.
Rebecca, have you ever written poetry or written a song?
Read a song.
Yeah, or poetry, a poem or a song.
Yeah, poetry, yes. But to be honest, I prefer to read novels. I
No, no, no,
enjoy
no, 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 not read.
read.
Written,
No read.
written, written.
Read. Oh, reading.
Ah,
Okay,
past
well.
participle of write.
Yes. Say again the question to get the pronunciation, please.
Sure. Have
Yeah.
you ever written a song or a poem?
No, I didn't. I'm not creative in that way. So I never thought about writing a piece of, literature. And a song, no, because, well, no. To be honest, no. And I never thought about it.
And you never thought about it? Well,
No.
yay for me. That was a great question, then. Really, you never had to write a poem for school?
Well,
Really?
maybe I was thinking about that now. Maybe I had some homeworks, where I had to write, yes, a piece of literature, maybe, but I can't remember. That was years ago. So maybe.
Uh, okay, Rebecca, you're dating yourself. Do you know what that means? Okay, here's an English expression. You're dating yourself. Okay.
No, I
Uh,
have no idea.
okay, I'll give you an example. If I tell you that I once saw the Dead Kennedys at CBGB's in New York City, I'm dating myself. look, the Dead Kennedys haven't been together since like 1984, and they played CBGBs in 1980. I'm dating myself. I'm telling you how old I am by giving you this
Ah,
information. So when you
okay.
say, "Oh, that was years and years and years ago that I
Now, I
had
just
school,"
want to say, I can't remember because that was years ago. Maybe, maybe I did, but it was a long time since that.
okay,
Did I say
uh,
that?
yeah,
Well, you're
yeah, okay.
dating myself.
You're dating yourself. Okay, this is a great. Okay, it's not you're going out, boyfriend girlfriend with yourself. The idea is that you're a date, time. You're telling me how old you are by giving me this information. So this is a very common phrase. I bet is not very taught very often because even
Okay.
teachers don't like to date themselves.
Um,
Uh,
I don't care, about the age. I'm a woman. I am a woman, but I like how is the expression when one year, another one, you know? Because in Spain we're saying a expression for that, but I don't know in English. I like to be birthday to have birthdays. I
To
don't
get
know.
older.
you like to get
Sorry.
older. Thanks, Michael. You like to get older? I don't know what expression you're looking for.
Okay, well, that is the idea to get older, but because of, for example, there are some women that when there is their birthday, they don't they don't want to say it, because I
Mhm.
don't want to say it's my birthday because I don't want to be imagine blah 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 40, 45, 50,
Okay.
So I don't care about that. For me, it's good to be in a birthday. I don't know the
Uh,
expression. It
yeah,
doesn't matter.
I don't know either, to tell you the truth. Okay,
Okay.
you don't mind getting older. All right. Okay.
That is the idea.
All right. I just assume all women are 29 years old forever.
Well, that would be idyllical. Can I say idyllic?
No, you cannot say that. Stop it right now. That would be ideal.
Ideal, no idyllical. Okay, ideal. Yes. Even
I
30, between 30 35, always. Stop there.
stop there. Okay,
No
fine.
more.
Okay. Um, uh, uh, by the way, homework is
Yes.
many kind of work, homework, paperwork. Uh, they're uncountable. So you can't say I have works to do. Oh, I have many works to do. I have paper works. I have homeworks. Wrong, wrong, and wrong. They're all uncountable nouns. So you have to say just homework or paperwork or what have you. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, that was fun.
Okay.
We've had a couple other students join us. So hello, Ken. Hi,
Yes,
Ken.
hello, how are you?
I'm great. How are you doing?
Yes, I'm fine, thank you.
Okay. And Sam, hello. How are you as well? Hi, hi.
Hello. Hi, hi. Hello,
Hi.
everyone. How are you?
Yeah. Oh, well, I'm great. Everyone's great, Sam. How are you doing? Are you great as well? Hi, hi, hi.
Yes, yes, sure.
Okay. We're getting a little personal today. We're gonna practice talking about and answering questions about personality. So I'm gonna go to Ken right now. Ken, you wanted to go
Yeah,
to CBGB's? Really?
yeah, at that time do want to go to see the kind of make a punk rock at that
Yeah.
time. New York and London. Actually, punk was born in New York at the beginning, and CBGB became famous because of that. Patti
Yeah, I
Smith,
know. I
Talking
went
Heads,
there.
Dead Kennedys. Yeah, I know. Ramones.
Kennedys,
Yeah,
Ramones. Yeah.
yeah.
Uh,
Kind
yeah.
of legendary club in Japan too. Yeah.
Yeah. There's another place on Long Island called Uncle Sam's that was incredible. It doesn't not probably not known in history, but wow.
Oh, I see.
Uh, anyway. Yeah. Okay. Um, Well, there you go. There's a personality-related question.
Mhm.
If you could go back in time, oh, let's try a hypothetical past. If you could go back in time and maybe 24 hours, spend 24 hours
Mhm.
in one day,
One day.
yeah, where would you go?
Uh, Only 24 hours. When?
Yeah. Woodstock?
Yeah,
Woo!
yeah, yes, Woodstock. Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking about Woodstock. Yeah.
Were you?
Yes.
Really? So
Yes.
was I.
Maybe Jimi Hendrix performance in Woodstock.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Can I go with you?
Yeah, sure. Actually, he was late for the concert. That's why in the film there's not so many audience, and a lot of garbage was shot in the film because he arrived after the concert was over, event was over, and he appeared stage and he played that legendary performance. Kind of dramatic
Yeah.
because heavy traffic jam happened around the Woodstock at that time, and he suffered to go there, probably.
He suffered to go there? That doesn't really work. How can we say that? Yeah, he had a hard time getting there.
Yes. Mhm.
All right. He was, I don't know. I guess we have to say it directly. He was delayed. Okay. Well, talking about personality. Okay. Now, why, Ken?
Why?
I might actually totally join you on this little adventure,
Mm.
but why would you pick that time?
Because that is the first experience. Rock was born in the 50s and 60s. Rock, because of the Beatles or some other band, rock changed a lot, and it connected the social movement, counterculture, and it is a peak of that counterculture time.
Hmm.
So, and another point, Woodstock 90s, ended with riot actually. So that's a negative part of rock, generation rock music. Is sometimes it stimulates violence, but compared with that, Woodstock ended peacefully. Not some major problem, even though there's such a large amount of hippies comes to the you know that venue in the psychedelic time, but
That's interesting. That's interesting. Have you ever seen the I can't remember the name of the Rolling Stones movie, but it's about the Monterey
yes,
Pop Festival. Do you know what I'm talking about?
yeah, I
Where
know,
the Hell's Angels ended up like
uh, right.
okay, that's very interesting you bring that up because that was like the start of violence at rock festivals
Mm,
up to the 90s where Woodstock
hmm.
ended in a yeah, okay. Rock and roll concerts. It's good and it's bad. But okay, very good point. That one was enormous, obviously, a million people, and ended peacefully. So you're a
Mm.
peaceful guy.
Yeah,
So,
I don't want to get involved with it. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes, yeah, that peace mark I was doing it when I was a kid. Yeah,
this?
but I didn't. Yeah, peace
You
mark.
used to do
Yeah,
this?
it was fashionable in Japan too at that time. Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's interesting. All right. Peace out, brother. Okay. All right. Well, let's go to Woodstock. Okay. Let me talk to Sam for a little bit. Hey, yo, Sam. Uh,
Uh, Hello.
hello. Uh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Sam, I'm edging around, asking questions related to personality. All right, I'm gonna go directly at you right here, Sam. Are you given? Okay. Are you given to introspection? Okay? This sentence structure. Are you given to? Do you tend to? Is the meaning. Are you given to introspection? Do you sometimes late at night while you're trying to get to sleep think about you, yourself, your place in the world?
Sorry, I don't understand exact question, But you mean that given to me, given to
Okay.
me.
Now, I'm going to introduce you to this sentence structure. This I'm actually trying you and the class. Okay, let me write it down here. That's kind of my mission here. Are you given
introspection
to whatever in this case, I'm using introspection, but I could say, are you given to eating fatty, sweet foods? I could say anything physical or more abstract. Are you given to something means do you tend to do this? Is this something you normally do?
Okay, normally do every day or maybe better?
Yeah, no, not every day necessarily. It's like, you know, I am given to eating fried foods. Do I eat fried foods every day? No, but I like to do it and I do it sometimes.
Okay.
So, are you given to do you consider yourself? Consider your place in the world, consider do you think about these kinds of things? Tough question.
Eating a food or something?
No. Do you know introspection?
Yes, inspections I think means you analyze something, or we can say that especially when you how we say that during the examination or observation on your yes, at that time we can say that, especially in you know that in school and college they have exam, means they observe that everything is how going on, either what, and but we say the introspection, it means our own mental and emotional process, like that, like self-analysis. Is it right?
That's it, self-analysis. That's it, exactly.
Self-analysis. Okay, yeah. Self-analysis, yes, I think self-analysis, yes, especially when I think I made a mistake, or when I, yes, and you know that every person are not perfect in life, and myself, whenever I think that when I made a mistake and I get a result that is not it's of course what I expect, I couldn't get this, so at that time I started thinking that where I should be or what I did, and what I should do. Why didn't I do that? And this kind of the self-analysis for myself. Yes, I've been especially when I made a mistake, and I think I made a lot of mistakes in my life, and I always thinking in that way that if maybe you know that we believe on our luck. Every time we say, oh, because I'm a bad luck, because I can get this one or like that. So when these things come in my mind, then I feel a little bit relaxed. But you know that when you are going to do something, of course you are involved and you are not perfect in that time when you are doing something. And the end, when you are getting the result, you say, oh, why I made a mistake. Why if I did this one, that was much better than that.
Yes.
Are
you hard on yourself, Sam? You know this expression? This is a good English expression to know. Hard on myself. I'm really hard on myself. I get mad at myself when I make mistakes, and sometimes I even punish myself. I don't know. Are you hard on yourself?
Yes. I think I made a mistake. Yes, sometime, but not always. Sometime. If I myself, I give punishment that why I did do this, and So sometimes the whole day I didn't talk to anyone and quiet all day.
Ah,
Mhm.
you give yourself the silent treatment.
Yes.
Okay, Sam, I've
But
done
this
that
is
before.
natural, yes. This is natural, you know.
Opposite of being hard on yourself, the opposite of being hard on yourself is forgiving yourself, and we all have to learn how to forgive ourselves. The
Mhm.
silent treatment. There's another good collocation in English
Silent
vocabulary.
treatment. Mhm.
Yeah, you get mad at your sister or mother or brother or husband or whoever, and you give them the silent treatment. You don't
Mhm.
talk to them.
But no, not for a long time. Because if I not talk to any person, yes, it's more difficult for me.
Of course. Okay. You said during your discourse, you said every person is not perfect. We have an easier, very common colloquial expression. Nobody's perfect.
Nobody perfect. Okay.
Nobody's with an S.
Mhm.
Uh,
Nobody is perfect, right?
yeah, that's it. So, yeah, and it's very common in English. Well, nobody's perfect. It's a very common, almost cliche expression. Nobody's perfect. Why I did as well, Sam, should be why did I do that? I ask myself, why did I? Not why I did. Why did I? Why did I do that? Okay. Okay, the normal question sentence structure, actually. Okay, well, that was interesting. Okay, Michael, let me talk to you for a minute. Okay, Michael, do you prefer to have a large, I don't know, support group, a large group of friends, or would you rather have 1, 2, 3 very close friends? Oh, tough question, huh?
No, because I was thinking that I think that then the main problem, no, that the most important thing is not quantity but quality in this case. Speaking
Ah.
speaking about friends,
Mm-hmm.
so if they have the same quality, I prefer to have more than less. But if they have the same quality, but if I had to choose, if I had to choose, I prefer less than more, but best than worse. So good friends, not so many friends, but good friends. Maybe 2, 3 is enough if they are good friends. Yeah.
Okay. Quality over quantity.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's what you're saying. Yeah, okay. That goes for anything. I would rather have one glass of Chateau Margaux or wine, a beautiful glass of wine, rather than have a case of crappy wine.
Yes.
Right? Heck yeah. All right. Okay. How your best friend? How long have you known your best friend, Michael?
How long my best friend
Yeah.
is my best friend?
How
I
long?
think
Yeah. How long have you known? Present perfect. Let me get this straight. How long have you known your best friend?
25, 6, 7 years ago. 25, 27 years ago, because we met together when we were at the university.
Okay.
Yeah. And he's still my best friend.
Okay. I have known him for 25 years or since 25 years ago.
Yeah.
25 years ago. Yeah, you gotta. Yeah, when you use a go, you have to use some kind of anchor. Okay, I met him 25 years ago. I've known him since, we've been friends since 25 years ago. When you use a go, there has to be some kind of anchor, a specific time that anchors that
Mm-hmm.
word. You know what I mean?
Yes,
I'm
yes.
saying it kind of weird, but yeah. Okay. Wow, that's cool. That's
Uh,
really cool,
and,
actually.
and here, I think that we have a in our culture, in Basque culture, we have a quite specific way of friendship. Uh, your 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 friends. It's very common to have the same group of friends from childhood to the rest of your life. Yeah, you see, and we have very close friends, very close circles of friends. It's good in one way. I think that it's good, but in another way it's not so good. And sometimes when I realize that when people is coming here and try to find new friends, it's not so easy because
Ah,
because we are very close circles of friends, and it's not very easy to start new relationship with people here. No,
okay.
yeah.
Okay,
So
thank you. Because I was thinking, okay, how can that not be good to have a close circle of friends? By the way, excellent collocation there, circle of friends. How can that be bad? So, okay, I'm glad you took it on yourself to actually explain that, so I didn't have to ask and prod you like a teacher. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, that's very interesting. Ah, and it makes me want to come there and try to make friends. I love a challenge. Challenge me. Okay, this is
maybe
my.
maybe now I think this is changing, but yes, we are not very open people. No,
Mm,
yeah, just in the first time. Maybe if you try to start a relationship that you make a big effort, you can
okay.
you can have new friends, but it's not so easy here. Yeah.
All right. Michael, be careful with people. People being plural. People are.
Yeah, yeah.
Such a common mistake to say people
Sorry.
is. Yeah. Uh, okay. Otherwise, that was very good. Excellent. In fact, preempting my questions. Really good job. Um, uh, uh, Rebecca, I was telling Michael that if you challenge me, God, I'm so blinded, stupid. If you challenge me in any way, I will take your challenge. It's my weak spot. All right, you challenge. If you, Rebecca, if you tell me I can beat you in chess, oh, game on. Okay. I'm a. I'm not competitive. I don't really care if we're playing a game, but if you challenge me, I'm going to take it. And maybe that's my weak spot. Rebecca, what's your weak spot? What do you fall for every time? Every time, oh, you blindly go forward. What's your weak spot?
Well, I'm thinking, I don't know. Maybe you are asking the wrong person. You have to ask some friends of mine or my family.
Ah, I don't know.
Sometimes people can see the things that happen with themselves.
That's true.
So
Very true.
to be
Mhm.
conscious, to be aware, I'm perfect. So I don't have any any of those things you just said. You said. I don't know. I'm joking. Well,
Are
I
you?
don't know.
Look, hey, I have a friend. My best friend. His weak spot is glaringly obvious to me. He's far too generous.
Really?
He It's such a sucker. Any beggar on the street, every time he gives them money.
Really?
Oh yeah, he doesn't see it in himself. You're exactly right. We don't. We tend to not see our own
Yeah.
weaknesses.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
Faultless. Our faultless, you know,
Our faults.
yeah.
Our faults. That's
Yeah.
right. Hmm.
Faults. Yeah.
And you know, a fault can be he's too generous. Now, a fault can be something that most people would consider a good thing, to be generous, but too much of a good thing, you know.
Yes, you're right. Everything too much is not good, you know. So it doesn't matter if your weak spot is something, you know. For example, this case being generous is good, but when you are too much generous, maybe that is no. Yeah. Well, well, I think no, I don't know. People say I'm always change plans, but plans, you know, but that is not, you know, but that is not exactly a weak spot. So I don't
Yeah,
know.
it is. I beg to differ, Rebecca, my friend. Okay, here's an interesting expression. I beg to differ. You might say this to your friend if you have a different opinion or you disagree. It's a very polite, friendly way with your friend to disagree with him. Oh, I beg to differ. Okay, yes, useful phrase, I think. No, I have another friend who's the same way. Seriously, oh my goodness, they're always changing their plans, and really, they move apart. This person, he moves twice a year. He moves from one apartment to another. Oh, will be a better place. It's a better location. Oh, this is a better place. It has a pool.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, I know what, yeah, because, you know, of course I don't do that because, you know, but if I could, I'd do it, you know, why not?
You admitted it. I heard you. Okay.
Yes. Change the picture to change the scenery, you know, that is good.
Oh, you should be my friend. You'd probably get along. Like a house on fire. Oh, there's another expression. Okay, a weird expression, a weird idiom. Oh, they got along like a house on fire. Okay, they immediately. Okay. All right. Well, okay. That was fun. Let me talk to Sam for a minute. Sam, I have a weird question, but I'm actually very curious. Sam? Oh, Ken, I'm sorry I skipped you. All right, Ken, I'll get back to you. I'm sorry, be patient. I'm sorry, Ken. I'll get right back to you. Sam, but while I got you on the line, so to speak, Sam, are you mechanically inclined? Are you good at fixing things? Can you work on a car engine? Can you, I don't know, fix a light switch, change a fuse in your house?
Yes, it's normal. Yes. Sometimes if I can find the how we say, the electrician, and change especially the bulb, and sometimes have some problem. For example, change the plug, and I'm little. You can say that electrician. If I can do that, and even though sometimes I check, is it working or not? You know, you have tool, how we say that, especially when we use to check either electricity is present or not, and yes, yes, I don't know.
There's two little wires coming out.
Yes, exactly right. But right now we have another tool, and especially where you can use for turn off and turn on the turn on and turn off. I think that screw. And this thing is very easy, and they're inside a very small bulb, and you can check into that. So it's no problem. Even though I can change, for example, sometime a wire, especially if one or two, if one is unfortunately they due to some reason they are not connect, so I can very easily open and again insert into that. So not a very big or very, how we say that, but I know a little bit. Yeah.
Okay, not very technical, not
Mhm.
super technical, but okay, you can do things like that.
Yeah.
Not connect should be not connected.
Should be not connected. Okay.
Yeah, not connected.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, which is actually an adjective.
Mhm.
Connected is an adjective or negative. Could you fix a watch like a? I
It's
don't wear a
watch.
watch, but you know.
Uh-huh.
So are you
Yes.
good with small things and using your hands and? Which
No, like not that.
to be frank, I am terrible at tiny things, working with tiny little things. I,
Yes.
I am
Yes, maybe
horrible.
yes, maybe several years ago that I had a time, but right now I don't, because I don't have much time. But when I was in a university and college, you have you had a lot of time. You can do this kind of things. But yeah, but right now, no.
Yeah, I have to be
Yeah,
super
but
motivated to do something
mhm.
that
Okay.
involves very tiny things and using my hands. I
Hmm.
about uh, you know about the only thing I could do is back 20 years ago, 30 years ago, whatever, is
Hmm.
splicing my broken cassette tapes so I could listen to
Yes, exactly
my
right.
cassette tape would break. Oh, okay, I could figure out how to cut it,
Yes, cut
splice.
it in and blanket. Yes, I
Yeah.
have stories.
You
As
can
a,
do that.
yes,
All right.
yes, I have. And right now, you know that everything is changed because of
Yeah.
electronics, and
Yeah.
we have very easy and comfortable, and I think devices, and you have a lot of collections in a very small uh, uh,
Okay.
chip you can use. Yeah, but
Yeah, I
these
know now.
these
Now you
cassettes,
need
yes,
computer
these
expert.
cassettes, yes, these cassettes I have.
Okay, when the day comes that we need a computer expert to
Hmm.
listen to music, when the day comes you need a computer expert to fix your car. Okay, that day is already here. When the
Hmm.
day comes we need a computer expert to instead of a doctor.
Hmm.
I'm very afraid.
Yes, it's
Ah,
possible. Yeah,
yeah,
and one day, yes, you know that if you go back in 60s, nobody know that we can see that,
yeah.
especially uh, TV at that time. I think that was a black and white, but after that, the color television invented, right?
Mm,
And nobody can understand that how it's possible we can when we at that time we had only radio, and people don't understand that you can listen, you can see the picture, but after that after the especially the researchers and scientists they do and they did, and now it's possible, and
yeah.
not very far we can see that we can listen. Now we can listen, we can see to each other, we can talk to each other, but after a while will smell. For example, in our
Ah,
class, yes, Michelle, I think she was cooking, and that was a very good bread and very delicious, but we cannot smell it. So one day it will be possible, I think so.
oh. Oh, thank goodness it's not possible today. Just kidding. I took a shower earlier. Okay. Aroma class. What would you call aroma vision? Okay. Great for cooking class. Oh, that was interesting. All right, Sam. Thank you. Aroma vision. Yeah, I like that. Ken. Ken.
Yes.
Are you comfortable? Are you okay getting dirty? digging a ditch, crawling under your car, getting oil on your shirt, painting your room.
Mhm.
Are you comfortable? Maybe.
No,
Bearded.
I always, oh, not always. I take a bath or shower every day, and especially summertime, I take a shower several times in a day.
Okay, well, I mean, I'm not talking about personal hygiene, normal cleanliness.
Mhm.
I'm sure you're normally, you're a normal person, but I mean, can you get dirty? Would you, if somebody asked you to, would you take a shovel and shovel cow poop in a barn? Would you clean the gutters? Okay. Cows, if you have dairy cows for milk, you have to clean the gutters every day. This is something I did when I was 12 years old. My
Mhm.
friend was a farmer. You have to clean the, I'm going to say it, shit out of the gutters every day. And it gets on your boots and it gets on your pants and you smell like cow poop. Can you handle that? Or would that be something like no way?
If it is work, maybe I have to do so. But for the first time, maybe I suffer the smell.
Okay. How about painting? Painting your room. Painting's kind of a dirty job. You're going to get your clothes. You're going to get paint on your clothes. You're going to
Yes.
get paint on your face.
Maybe paint is not so, kind of not so much disgusting, but problem is a chemical of painting.
Ah,
That's
yeah.
maybe that's a problem. Maybe worse actually, probably. As a chemical, maybe it could be a worse influence to human body or nervous system.
Mm.
I'm worried such things.
I worry about such things.
Okay, worry about
I worry about such things.
Mhm.
Yeah, I painted my room here, my office here, with my daughter, and I was exactly. I was really worried about that because of her, not for myself.
Mhm.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I have no sense of physical danger. I'm an idiot.
Mhm.
But I was worried about my daughter, and she loved painting, so she kept coming in the room, and I was airing it out, windows open, and putting a fan, trying to get a cross breeze. Right, and God, yeah. She kept coming in and trying to paint some more.
Maybe, yeah, kids love it. Maybe, yeah. Yes.
It's driving me crazy. I was afraid, I was worried about that toxic chemical.
Yeah. Nowadays, modern architecture has use a lot of chemicals. And after the family, moved to the newly built house, some people suffer sickly, feel sick every day because of such chemicals. It has a name, but I forgot. New house syndrome or something like that. In my language, yeah.
My God. Sometimes it seems like humanity is determined to poison itself. What, are we all suicidal? Run around killing each other and poisoning ourselves. What is wrong with humanity, Ken? Answer that question.
Because, the science has, good part and bad part. Everything has a, right side and dark side of it. So, yeah, maybe that's a lot of chemical house maybe look beautiful and it's easier to build, but it causes such negative effect to somebody. Yeah.
Yeah. Good side and the dark side. Okay, Darth Vader. Don't.
Yeah, we need
Don't join the dark
side. Maybe Star Wars comes soon.
Join the dark side, Luke.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. All right. Okay. A little word on the English. So much disgusting. Just so disgusting. Leave out the much.
Okay.
Not so disgusting.
Okay.
Not so bad. It's not so bad. Yeah, leave out the much. You can't really say it's not so much bad. It's not so bad.
So bad. Okay.
Okay. All right. Okay. That was fun. Michael, how can we save humanity? What is the essential character flaw with humanity? I want you to speak in general. What's our biggest problem? Why are we so stupid? Save us.
Yes, this is true. Maybe the main problem is that we are selfish. We don't think about humanity. We think about only ourselves. So maybe this is the origin of the big problems that we have nowadays. For instance, climate change. We only think about ourselves and nowadays, not future and the rest of the people.
That is a very, very good point. I'm going to think about that a lot, all day.
We need
Yeah.
to, what was the word? Introspective work.
Yeah. Okay. Perhaps we need to be a little more introspective. Perhaps. What if public schools added a meditation class? Would you be opposed to that, or would you be for that? What do you think of that?
It's not a bad idea.
Mm.
And especially because I think that nowadays at the schools there are some topics not very useful to face the main problems that we have in humanity. So yes, it could be a practical topic and prepare people for life.
Yeah. You know, I actually, it's not like that original an idea, because it actually happened to me when I was young. I don't know, junior high school, 13 or 14. I had a teacher who taught us all transcendental meditation and actually took some class time to kind of teach us the basic ideas and methods to meditate. And of course, you know, they thought he was a crackpot hippie freak, and he got fired after like 6 months or something. But so I was lucky to be in that window of his. I feel like I was lucky. I thought it was great. You know, it is something that actually has stuck with me since I was 13 or 14. It has stuck with me. Have you ever tried meditation?
Not very deep, but maybe when I was an athlete, I spent some years doing psychological training with a psychologist, and I think it was a kind of meditation.
I think so as well.
And it was very, very helpful for me, not only to improve my sport abilities, but for the normal life too.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And now I think it's something that I use in a normal way. For instance, when I have to speak in public, or
Okay. It's very useful. It's something I also I used to do Taekwondo, martial arts, and Hapkido as well, and that was part of the class. You would spend some time doing meditation. Let me go to Rebecca here. Rebecca, are you there?
Yes.
Can you fight?
Yes. No, I can't. No, no, I'm very weak.
Have you ever taken any kind of fighting classes? Boxing, karate, taekwondo, jiu-jitsu?
No, I never. No, I'm no fan of those activities. You know, I prefer, of course, I'm very active, but I prefer other kind, such as running, swimming, or cycling. I think individual activities. You know, I like it. Yeah. Because I don't need other person to practice. I just can go when I want.
Okay. Individual activities. Okay. If it came down to it, could you fight or just forget it? Here's an expression in English. I'm a lover, not a fighter.
And a lover of no a fighter. No, I don't like, to get in trouble and less to fighting. To fight.
Well,
I never had a fight, even with.
Not attacking somebody else, but like defending yourself. Do you think you would defend yourself? And for example, if you were assaulted on the street.
Well,
Obviously,
I think in the traditional way, shouting "Wah!" and something like that, but not like a professional, not like a police woman,
Okay, not like Bruce Willis or.
No, I don't think so. No. I think the robot could steal from me everything. Yeah.
Well, yeah, actually, not to get anybody excited, you should probably just give your money to any robber. Safer. Don't be crazy. Don't be stupid.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Be calm. That would be my reaction. Don't be calm, please, and take everything you want.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's an interesting question. Let me slide that one over to Sam. Sam. Oh no. Okay. I keep skipping Ken. Okay, Sam. Are you calm in a crisis? Have you ever been in a crisis situation? Somebody gets their leg cut off or something right in front of you. Have you ever had a crisis situation? Have you ever tested yourself?
Yes, lot. I think
Lot.
every week I face this problem. Yes.
Yeah.
So yes. Sometime now I think I'm used to this kind of things. So now I'm calm. I feel that.
What do you mean you're used to this kind of thing? Do you work in an operating room or what?
No, not. You just give me example about the cut off the light. But if we see in our life, there are a lot of things. For example, sometimes somebody hurt you. Sometimes somebody maybe insult you. In a not in a direct way, in a different way. For example, you are in a position you can get, but you have enemy, and you see that how these enemies especially block your advantages or something like that. So at first my feelings that I feel calm. I think I try my best to calm, not to shout, oh, what like that, nothing like that. So
Okay.
after a while I start to saying that, and especially I see the situation not in the road and the then open place, in public place I start to shouting. No, I'm not like that.
Okay, if you start shouting in a public place in the middle of the mall, you are making a scene. Okay.
Yes.
So, to make a scene. So, all right, Sam, you don't like to make a scene. You don't want to make a scene.
Yes, sure.
All right, this is okay. This is good. Very common English. Good thing to know. All right, your child starts screaming in the middle of the supermarket. You're making a scene like that. Okay, but okay, you're talking about dealing with confrontation there. Yeah, which is definitely part of it, but I was kind of thinking more about like an emergency. Ken, let's finish up. I'm sorry, we only got a minute or so, but have you ever been in an emergency situation?
Emergency situation. Yeah, maybe I said I had I experienced a flood, and I also experienced a somewhat major earthquake here. Not that big major like previous North Japan time, but even though it was scary because when I slept at that time, and all of a sudden my house shaken, quake, and I get off my room to the garden because I was afraid of my house would be collapsed. And I just prayed, oh no, it doesn't take so long time. If it is long, before the North earthquake time, so major earthquake happened in Kobe before that. So I just prayed, oh no, if it's longer, it is takes a long time. Maybe it would be situation would be like a Kobe.
Okay.
I couldn't do anything. Yeah.
In this situation, did you keep your wits about you? Could you continue to think logically, or did you panic?
Actually, it could be my character probably. One side of me is almost panic, but another side of me rationally think maybe the proper position is to stand up. This is an electric bulb. This is a house, or maybe such kind of thing. I was thinking at the same time.
Dual personalities working at once.
Yeah.
Ken has a split personality. Just kidding. Just kidding, Ken.
Yeah,
I think your teacher does have a split personality.
I think
but,
such a maybe such a humor has such part as well. Maybe to rush.
Yeah, I tend to shut down one side of my personality in an emergency, and I am cold-blooded calculating when there's an emergency. That example that I gave Sam, was somebody getting their leg cut off, I've actually seen somebody get their foot cut off right in front of me. And I was cold calculating, just, okay, step A, step B, step C. I didn't think about the blood. I didn't allow myself to panic. Really cold-blooded, kind of scared myself, kind of like psychopathic, no emotions. But it was actually scary. Well, I mean, it's scary when somebody gets their foot cut off, but I scared myself because I just shut off all emotion. And I do that in emergencies. I've been in emergencies, and I'm cold. I scare myself. I'll be honest with you. I'm really an emotional guy, as you probably know, but when the chips are down, I can shut it off. Anyway, all right. I scare myself sometimes. On that happy note, we're overtime, and I got another class to start. Love you guys. Really fun class. I really, really enjoyed it. Thank you very much. You guys have a great day.